Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Completely contrasting styles of play in this one, Clark. But that should make it, I think, very interesting.
I agree. I mean, this is where you get to see what really wins out. Will the offensive team be able to score in bunches as they're accustomed to, or will the defense stand tall and hold out enough for the win?
Here's Nowitzki. Garnett grabs the board. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And that one drops for him.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Garnett inside, expect a certain level of physicality.
Nash with it. Now Garnett defending. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Nash kicks to Bradley. Driving inside. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Here's Finley, headed by Serbiak. Walked again. Garnett high post. Shoots a fader. The Mavericks pull it in. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now here's Garnett. He had 31 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And, of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game. And just a great all-around scorer. Garnett has the defense a little anxious there.
All free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Nash outside. Pass to Finley. Clock at 6. Van Exel with it. From downtown.
Oh, great contest. Sticking with the shooter, making life difficult.
Dallas again missing. And stolen by Nash. Here's Finley, guarded by Serbiak. Finley the pass to Nash. Nowitzki outside. That shot off. Excellent D there from Garnett. Serbiak passes to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
When Kevin Garnett gets that ball anywhere close to the rack, he's going to throw it down.
Here's Bradley, and he jams it with authority.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Van Exel kicks to Nowitzki. Sinks the triple.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
Now, here's Nash. A 26-point game for him in the win against Utah. Pass to Nowitzki.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. LaFrancis checked in for Nowitzki.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Van Exel. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Eduardo Nahara checked in for Brantley. Bell comes in for Michael Finley. And Griffin subbed in for Van Exel. Peeler passes to Strickland. Garnett outside. Pass to Strickland. Off target with his three. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Nash the pass to Nahara. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He hits both from the stripe.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Beyond the arc, and the basket by Serbiak.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
Nash drives in, and he lays it straight in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, KG's an insanely long player, and that length allows him to bait defenders into contact and to finish through it.
Nowitzki's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks trail it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here is Bell. Still scoreless. Inside. Nowitzki kicks to Bell. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Mavericks lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Greg, we're late in the season already, but the path for these teams to make the postseason is pretty clear.
No, the dust has settled now. The teams can see their path clearly. Some are gearing up for the playoffs, others trying to finish the season on the high note. So should be a lot of fun here down the stretch.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Nahara, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Garnett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Nahara. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Garnett. Strickland passes to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Just putting on the hard hat and going to work. Getting buckets is what KG does.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Bradley comes in for LaFrentz. And Van Exel subbed in for Eduardo Nahara. And the Mavericks call time here. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Van Exel. Outside Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Van Exel. Defense is right there.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
Looking to end the run. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Bradley.
Great execution to get a look at the rim.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gill, the pass to Strickland. Driving in. Pass to Brandon. Trent outside. 4 on the clock. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Bell. No good from the wing.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Here's Brandon. Covered by Van Exel. And that one drops. Brandon's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Griffin. Bradley sets the pick for Griffin. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Bell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Bell's got 6.
Tough not to see his man there. Great job by Griffin, able to identify it early.
Here's Brandon. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. A different look for Dallas. LaFrentz, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Finley comes in for Raja Bell. Nash is subbed in for Griffin. Minnesota calls timeout. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their set.
Garnett inside. 14 points for him. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Now here's Van Exel. D right on him and a missed layup. Strickland passes to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
You know, he appears to be pretty locked in offensively. Not having much trouble at all finding the shots.
Nash outside. Pass to LaFrance. Now Finley.
And Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position. Can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Brandon the pass to Garnett. Pass to Peeler. Garnett high post. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top, up by 3. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Brandon. Garnett inside, defended by Nowitzki.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Here's Bradley, and he stuffs that one home.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Garnett with a screen on Nash. Brandon the pass to Garnett. Here's Brandon, defended by Nash. And that one's good, Brandon. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
The first step of Brandon, so good. Helps him get to the hoop.
Here's Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. For the tie, Garnett with the block. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Finley. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there. And Exel's got his first basket of the night. Greg, how about those baggy shorts you wore at UNLV? Did you think that would spark a fashion trend?
Yeah, I mean, we may have started it, but I don't want to take any credit away from C-Webb and the Fab Five.
And the rejection by Bradley. To the inside. They get a hand on it. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Into the lineup for Minnesota. Number 1, Rod Strickland.
Van Exel kicks to Finley. Pass to Nowitzki. And here is Van Exel. Just 5 to shoot for the lead. Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
And Garnett with the slam.
And you love the floor recognition there, proving he's willing to give it up to open teammates.
Dallas calls timeout. You look at Kevin Garnett, what a contribution.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Nash dishes to Van Exel. Back to Nash. Six to shoot. Finley up top. Takes it from 10. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 3rd assist on the night.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
Here's Strickland. Serbiak, no block.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Strickland. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Nash, the pass to Van Exel. Outside Bradley. Here's Finley, headed by Serbiak. Finley can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 3. It's Garnett on the wing. It's stolen by Bradley. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Dallas making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Nash outside. Here's Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Van Exel passes to Bradley. Yep, that one goes. Bradley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
.103 left in the 3rd quarter. Brandon, the pass to Trent. Here's Brandon. Six on the shot clock, and it's Smith, top of the key. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gill misses. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the 2nd half. Now here's Nash. He's tightly guarded. A miss that time would have put him up. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the 2nd half.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Outside Bradley. Pass to Van Exel. There's a good screen for the lead. That one's not going to go. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Mavericks leading. Now, here is Bell. Takes it inside, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Dallas.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in to the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thanks, David. Timeout called, Timberwolves.
Mark Jackson, Kevin Garnett, Wally Zubiak, Anthony Peeler.
Garnett against Nowitzki. Pass to Strickland. Garnett with a screen on Bell. Kicks it out to Garnett. Timberwolves passing it around. Over LaFrance. It's blocked. Grabs the rebound again.
And with every rebound, he creeps closer to the single-season franchise record.
It's been a magical season for him on the glass, hasn't it? I know all the fans of this team want to see him set the record. To the middle, and now the Timberwolves on the break.
And this is the work ethic Garnett possesses. Really hustles down the floor in transition.
To the paint. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Garnett up top. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 24 points for Kevin Garnett.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Bell against Jackson. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Nahara. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
It's on Kevin Garnett.
Team foul.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bradley's checked in for LaFrance. Van Exel comes in for Griffin. And it's Nash in for Raja Bell. Here's Brandon. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Peeler. Back to Jackson. Pulls up, high post, and the basket by Serbiak. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
I love how quick Serbiak is. I mean, doesn't waste any time getting his shot off. That quick release I'm talking about. Catch and shoot is right in his wheelhouse.
Now here's Nowitzki over Garnett. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Nowitzki against Garnett. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Brandon.
Not his bread and butter or strength, but Brandon can certainly knock down a few from distance.
Nash with it. Nowitzki, that's for 2. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got assist number 5 here tonight.
When you need a big-time bucket, Dirk is as good an option as anybody. He's definitely got that clutch gene.
Now here's Garnett, and that one is good. Garnett's got 8 points in the quarter.
Good team basketball. Nice find there.
Timeout, Mavs. Finley's checked in for the Mavericks.
The 7-footer Nowitzki using that size inside and drawing the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Nash, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Pass to Nowitzki, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Brandon. Garnett with a screen on Nash. Back to Garnett. 5 on the clock. And they double up Garnett.
In many ways, KG has the perfect basketball body, long and wiry. It's difficult to contain a guy like that, which is why defenders resort to fouling him like there.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Nowitzki. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Nowitzki is super duper much in the clutch. I mean, he doesn't panic, and he enjoys taking on these kind of challenges to help elevate his team.
Now here's Garnett. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Peeler. From past the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Timeout, Mavs. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
To the inside. Out to Nash to tie it up. The 3 won't fall. Fires the 3. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up. It's Garnett on the wing. Over Nowitzki. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Garnett surveying the defense. Here's Brandon, defended by Nash. Jackson a screen on Nowitzki. Garnett finds Jackson. 5 to shoot. Jackson a screen on Nowitzki. Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his 5th foul. Bradley kicks to Finley. 6 to shoot. Back to Bradley to take the lead. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. We play just over a minute here in OT. Baseline J, and he knocks down the jumper. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Out to the right wing. Here's Finley. Minnesota with the rebound. Garnett's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he drives in. Pass to Brandon. Against Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about that powerhouse move by KG, charging inside and finishing with authority.
Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Dallas again missing. Timberwolves leading by 6. It's stolen by Van Exel. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Finley to the paint. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. Stolen by Jackson. It's stolen by Van Exel. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Garnett against Nowitzki. Pass to Strickland. Back to Garnett. Over Nowitzki. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And the Mavericks call time here. 23 seconds left in overtime. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Nowitzki for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so Minnesota takes the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.